Minister, as I'm sure you are aware, there is absolute chaos in many schools because of the proposed changes to the SET teacher allocations. A school principal in my own constituency wrote to me about what he described as the fiasco of the new SET teacher allocations and the removal of the complex needs criteria. The school was actually confident that they would see their hours increased. However, what happened was, because of the removal of the complex needs criteria and the criteria for a new model being introduced, their hours were actually cut significantly by 5 hours. This means that it's equating to a 20% cut for pupils with very complex needs. This is causing huge issues and huge uncertainty in many schools, and indeed, as we can understand, frustration, because schools want to meet the needs of all of their pupils, but particularly those with special needs. There's also issues around local arrangements for clusters, where hours have to be actually arranged by the principal. The principal, has to do that and can't give certainty to SET teachers unless they have the hours arranged and in place. So I'm asking for the SET teacher allocation model, the new model, to be suspended until all issues are addressed. Thank you.
In this issue, when any change is made to how resources are allocated to schools, this can cause a lot of worry for students and parents, as you've just outlined. We want to ensure that every child with special education needs has access to the most appropriate school place. Schools were notified of their special education teacher allocation for 24 and 25 on the 6th of February. Special education teachers provide, of course, valuable additional teaching assistance for students with special education needs in mainstream classes. There were 14,600 SETs in the 24-25 school year, and this is an increase of 1,000 on what we've seen since the end of 2021 school year. So there are more resources and more supports going in here, but clearly we need to communicate with principals and parents, in a way that reassures them.